And welcome back to The Watchman, only right here on TBN. If you want to get a better handle on global affairs, the Middle East, and the fascinating world of intelligence, there's no place better than Israel, which is literally at the center of it all. Well, two students and a professor from Patrick Henry College, a great Christian school in Virginia, did exactly that recently. I caught up with them in Jerusalem to hear how their time in Israel touched not only their minds, but their hearts. Take a look.
Patrick Henry College, we think, is a great place to come and study. Part of our vision is to send Daniels into government service, journalism, other related topics like that, based on a broad classical liberal arts understanding, because the problems that we're facing today and that we're going to face in the future, the solutions to those are not in textbooks. But our students learn how to learn how and who we have come from in terms of our philosophical, our Christian, our religious foundations. And I'm very encouraged with some of the kind of students that came with us on this trip, that with that kind of background and education, they're going to develop the solutions and answers for the future as we go forward. Our students have come looking for things to learn about the national security perspective as viewed from on the ground here in Israel.
The threat of Islamic terrorism, and coming to Israel and seeing they deal with that on a daily basis. They've perfected their tactics with the national security intel.
Using what we believe to protect our nation and to defend against other people kind of like drives our ideologies in the future. And just knowing a different culture's ideologies helps me understand where that nation is coming from, so that we can ally with those people or defend against certain people.
Some of our studies here have been more historical, but I think one of the takeaways of that has been there are eras down through history, all the way back from the bronze and the iron and really looking deep history, major challenges to people of religious faith, and yet they dealt with them. And I think one of the times of reflection, standing, looking and seeing the valley, where literally David faced Goliath, and reading the scripture that came across to me, David didn't slink up the hill toward Goliath. He ran to the battle.
It is one of the most exciting experiences I've ever been in. Coming to God's city and experiencing God where Jesus actually walked, and kind of living out my faith through history and studying the Bible and being here and talking with God. And I don't know, you just feel so close and so with Him, present.
Yeah, and it gives a better context for when you read the Bible. Like, you understand like where things are, like relative to each other, and it just gives you better context of understanding.
Everyone's here to protect themselves and other people from outside threats. That's why they carry these weapons around. It's not to harm other people purposefully. And so that's one of the main reasons why I feel safer in Israel. We're
told as Americans and as Westerners that Jews and Arabs are supposed to hate each other, but like you come here and you see them working together, doing business together on their daily lives, playing basketball or soccer, and like there's a lot of love between the two people. So yeah.